A message to law enforcement in 2025. I've had some law enforcement fans ask me, Scott, if you turn anti-cop, let me be crystal clear. Absolutely not. If I were anti-cop, I wouldn't be putting in the time and effort to demand better from this profession. I wouldn't be calling out the issues that make your job harder, that erode public trust, or allow corrupt actors to operate unchecked. I adapted the tagline, pro-cop, not pro-corruption, for a reason. Supporting law enforcement should never mean blindly excusing misconduct. It should never mean defending bad decisions just because they came from someone in uniform. If you believe that being a cop means you're beyond scrutiny, you're the one who's anti-policing. Because policing in its best form is about accountability. Good cops should be the loudest voices. And let's get one thing straight. The good cops should be the most vocal. You want to talk about loyalty? The real loyalty should be to the job, the badge, and the oath, not to some lazy officer who milks the system, not to some corrupt cop who plants evidence or abuses their authority. Quit protecting bad cops. This has always been my biggest issue with the police unions. The worst cop in the department, you know the one who milks those calls, dodges them, does the bare minimum, or flat out breaks the law, gets paid the same amount as you do as the hardest working officer. Same paycheck, same benefits, same protections. The only thing that really determines salary? Seniority and rank. Meanwhile, the good cops, the ones out there who are really making cases, handling the tough calls, actually serving the community, are the ones picking up the slack for the garbage officers who hide behind their badge. If you're a cop who prides yourself on doing things the right way, why are you protecting the ones who make your job harder? And I know what some of you are thinking. The irony of Scott Gardner, the ex-chief of East Cleveland, calling out bad cops. Go ahead and think that. But remember this. Several of those indicted officers were the exact ones we were trying to get rid of. We were making changes. We were weeding them out. And the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office waited, let them keep working, and then swooped in later to take credit. And in the process, they lumped in some really good cops with the use of force cases that had nothing to do with corruption. That's the problem. When bad cops don't get dealt with early, when good officers don't stand up, and when the prosecutors play politics instead of acting on the real evidence, we all lose. The profession loses, and the community loses. This isn't about being anti-cop. This is about demanding that cops do better. And if that makes you somehow feel uncomfortable, maybe it's time to ask yourself, why? Be loud, be heard, shake the system until the truth falls out.